Hey everybody, my name is Melissa and welcome back to Hopeful Happenings. We're going to talk about what every writer is thinking about right now, NaNoWriMo. NaNoWriMo stands for National Novel Writing Month, and it's a challenge where writers try to complete writing an entire novel in 30 days. It's kind of crazy, but it does help you write something without second guessing yourself. You just work at putting words down on paper and soon enough you'll be done an entire book. Now I know that many of you will not have participated in NaNoWriMo before, or maybe you've never even heard of it. Well, here's a checklist of things that you can do now to be ready on November 1st. Number 1, outline. Know what story you want to write before you start writing it. For me, this means outlining the entire plot as well as doing character profiles and a profile on setting. Now I know that this doesn't work for everybody. There are some people who are better pantsers than they are plotters, but for most people I would suggest that you outline because having that skeleton to fall back on is really helpful for overcoming any sort of writer's block. Number 2, research. This will probably go hand in hand with outlining. You need to research things about your book before you start writing. Research is actually one of the main reasons that I struggle when I write. That's why I always try to do it before I start writing. If you haven't researched, whether that be setting, character, whatever kind of book, you'll need some sort of research. And if you haven't done it, it's going to make you pause in the middle of your writing and have to do research as you write, which is only going to slow your process down. Once again, everybody needs to research for their books, but if you're writing a historical fiction, then research should be your number 1 priority. Things to research: landscape, clothing, attire, hairstyles, food, what food was available, what food was popular, dating etiquette, technology, language, and so forth. How you research is up to you. If you like to have things written down, then you may want to make a document and print it out so that you can flip through it as you're writing your manuscript. Some people are more visual, so maybe that means going on Pinterest and creating an entire Pinterest board that has all the different pictures of the time frame that you're in, the setting that you're in. For me, I like to have a mixture of both. Often my character profile sheets and my setting profile sheets are a mixture of words and visuals. Number 3, define your workplace. During NaNoWriMo, you'll be writing every single day, and you're not going to have time to organize a writing space during that crazy month. So make sure you do it beforehand. If you're writing at home, this means finding a desk or a couch or something that you know you like to be in when you write, and clearing it of all clutter. The less clutter there is in your work area, the less clutter there is in your mind. If you're the kind of writer who works at a coffee shop or a library or something like that, then schedule out exactly when you will be going to these places. This means if you don't already have a timetable of when these areas are open to the public, then you'll have that. Also, maybe scheduling it during non-busy hours and just giving yourself that structure so that when, I don't know, say 3 o'clock comes around, your alarm will go off and that means you head on over to Starbucks. Plan out as much as you can in advance so that it doesn't take up any of your writing time in November. One other thing you may like to have in your writing space is music. So I suggest that you make a playlist beforehand that is all the music that helps you be inspired and helps you write. If you're the kind of person who doesn't like to have any music, maybe you prefer to have silence, then it may be a good idea to have headphones so that you can cancel out the noise, or to maybe look into some white noise backgrounds if you can't have complete silence. Number 4, take care of your body. Writing a novel in a month is going to require you to sit down at a desk for a long time. There are 3 things that you can do to help your body cope with this amount of work. Drinks, food, and exercise. Always have something available to drink with you as you write, just in case. For me, it's usually just water. I like to drink water while I write, and it helps me to just put it in a big water bottle. Then I don't have to get up and go get a drink every 10 minutes. For other people, I know they prefer juices, coffee, tea, whatever works for you. Make sure that you have it ready before you start writing so that when you sit down, you're good to go. And along with that, food. What kind of snacks do you like to have while writing? If you don't like to have any snacks, then that's okay. But if you do, I suggest knowing ahead of time what kind of snacks you want to have. So once again, you're not getting up in the middle of your writing hours to get something to eat. I almost always have to snack if I'm writing late at night, and I usually go for cereal. But I actually just talked to a bunch of my Instagram followers about this, and they gave some great suggestions. Crackers and cheese was on the top of the list for a lot of people. Also, you can try cookies, goldfish crackers, popcorn, chips. And now you're probably thinking, all right, if I have all these snacks and I do it for like a whole month, I'm gonna gain 10 pounds. Well, one thing that you can try is if you like to snack on things but don't want to gain like tons of weight, you could have sunflower seeds, the kind that you deshell in your mouth. It just gives your mouth something to do, but it doesn't really mean that you'll be eating tons of things. You could also try gum. Or one of my Instagram followers said that she'll be making a schedule for what kind of snacks she wants to have, so she has everything prepared in advance. And she was thinking of preparing fruit or veggie sticks, things like that are more healthy for her, but that still give her something to do as she's writing. And number 5, find a writing buddy. Thousands of people will be doing this challenge this November. It's not going to be that hard to find someone who you can talk to who's going through the challenge with you. I know the NaNoWriMo website is very good with helping you see your progress, but it is also important that you know someone that's not just on a screen, but connect with someone who is also going through this challenge too, so that you can motivate each other, so that you can maybe even compete against each other, see who can get their words in faster. Whatever works for you, it's always good to have a friend to do it along with you. Well, there you go, guys. That's the 5 main things that I would suggest you do to accomplish the most out of your NaNoWriMo goals this November. Good luck. I know that NaNoWriMo is very difficult, so if you don't finish, that's okay. You are doing so much work already, just writing as much as you can. But I do hope that you will be able to complete your novel. Keep me posted on how it goes for you. You can contact me through YouTube, through Twitter, or through Instagram. You can bet I'll be cheering you on. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye.